Recording. Test, 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 testes.
Are we testing? Can we hear? Now we hear.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay.
We had to fix the microphone.
Oh, sure. Grab the food and bring it back. Bring some for us. Well, actually, we just ate dinner, so. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. And yourself?
I'm doing okay. It was really fun recording with you today.
Oh yeah, we did it. We just watched with Marina on it
Yes.
earlier today.
So if you're not already a Gamefully Unemployed patron, please head over to patreon.com/GamefullyUnemployed. Is it their underscore there? Or?
No, it's all
Okay.
one word. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Please do that. I only do these if there's some sort of self-interest involved. So please do that.
It's true. Oh my
It's the only
goodness.
way I can be coaxed into doing things.
Yes, you guys have no idea how hard I had to work to get him here. So
Yeah.
be thankful.
Oh no. This is your thing. I am just here.
Oh, you're my thing. That came out well.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it sounded
No.
better in my head.
No, you don't say things like that.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Aw, thanks, Nolan. And
Oh, thank you, Nolan.
yay. We appreciate you too. Yes. Yes. And also things I can't talk about.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
so this is an Ask Me Anything.
It's
It's
going
really
well.
an Ask Us Anything.
Well, yeah.
Yes. And that can be about both of us, or you could ask Tom some things, or ask me some things. Also, Tom is going to be going in a little bit, so it'll just be me after that. So if you have things... Yeah, anyway. What I will do is, I'm going to start with, since I'm recording this, somebody sent me a question, that because that person can't be here. They wanted to know if we had any marriage tips. Narm.
Like on how to do it?
Yes.
Well, you have to get like a license. Somebody's got to sign some stuff. I don't know, it's pretty easy. Like,
Yeah.
it's real easy.
Especially if your
Yeah.
mother is a reverend, which...
Or you can
his
also,
is.
I mean, you just go to Vegas.
Yeah,
You can just you can hit a drive-through.
my dad did that once
Mhm.
for one of his wives.
Sure. Yeah.
I think it
For
was-
one of his wives.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was his third. He's on number 6 now.
Yeah. Maybe they should ask your dad since
Yeah.
he's an old hand at
He
being married.
is. Yes.
Yeah.
I guess as far as, why don't we go through our why don't you pick one tip, like the number one tip that you would say as far as staying married? Because Tom and I have been together for 10 years as of like January.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And married for 7, and then May will be 8 years. So I would guess that would be the question. Like, how do you stay married? How do you not murder your partner?
Well, I removed all the weapons from the house. a
No,
long
you
time
did
ago.
There's tons of weapons in here.
Yeah. No, my secret is don't do anything. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird question.
Yeah, it's
Marina doesn't
very
have hidden
broad.
swords. Marina has displayed swords.
I do, yes.
Yeah, they're very prominently displayed.
With pride. Yes. I would say, first of all, marry somebody that you are friends with. Tom is my best friend.
Definitely don't marry somebody you don't like.
Yes.
That's not gonna work out. It's not.
Yeah.
Man, it's a typical beginner's mistake. It's a real rookie move.
Yep.
A lot of
Opposites
people,
attract.
rush into it being like, I hate this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Let's get married.
Mm-hmm.
And it just that never works out.
They have that good hate sex.
Mm.
I mean, I've heard it's good. I've never actually had hate sex.
All right.
So I guess, ooh, do we want to tell people how we met?
I don't know. Let's.
Yeah, hit us with some more questions.
We'll see the AMA part. Yeah, sorry, I can't really answer the
Aw.
marriage tips question. It's just I don't know. Be always be willing to compromise. I guess would be my tip.
Yeah.
Don't try to have any like firm rules about. I mean, have some firm rules and boundaries.
You have to have
That's
principles.
the other thing. Yeah, it's you also have to have like you have to have your own life.
Yes.
Like apart from each other.
Like Beyonce says, have your own life before you become somebody's wife.
Do whatever Beyonce says.
Yes.
That's my marriage tip.
Yes. Absolutely. That's a good one. That's a good one, Norm. Always be compromising.
Always be compromising. Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes, and also be prepared that you are going to pick up some of each other's habits for good or ill. Tom used to be super, super neat, but he married me, and I grew up with like trash in my house.
So that's gone out the window. We live like raccoons now.
No, I think I've gotten a lot better though. Tom made a very specific ask when we moved. He said, "Can we please keep the bedroom clean?" And I have. It's actually completely neat. You specifically said that one area beside the bed. Keep it tidy, and I have.
Yeah, her nightstand looks like a Jenga tower.
Not right now, but most of the time. But yes, and
thank you, Nolan.
And I never used to eat garbage, but this one is his fault.
I subsist on trash.
Yes.
Yeah. Steady diet of trash.
Indeed.
Yep.
And I guess one of the things that we were actually talking about earlier today is I can't see a single reason why I wouldn't have married him. Marry somebody that you like. If you want, marriage is an eternal sleepover. It never ends. Marry somebody that when you live together, you'll be like, I don't have to go home, yay! Because that's how I feel every day.
No, yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to behave on these.
I know. It's okay.
I'm gonna behave like I've been trapped, because
he has.
That's not what's happening.
Yes. Norm says, would you say the key is to find someone that excites you? That's
certainly
key.
part of it. Yeah, it's definitely part of it. It shouldn't be the only thing.
No.
Because there's certain people it'd be really exciting to be married to, but it can get exhausting.
Yes, that's my dad's mistake.
Yeah.
He always marries somebody who is really mean and fiery. And yeah, I would say make sure that the excitement is just kind of in the background. And look forward to seeing. Oh God, yes, absolutely, somebody that you can't wait to see.
It would be exciting to be married to Chance Baudereau, Jean-Claude Van Damme's character from Hard Target. But after a while, all of the exploding arrowheads being shot at you left and right, and all the times you've had to escape to his Cajun Uncle Wilford Brimley's cottage to escape from Lance Henriksen's goons. It gets old. It gets exhausting. Sometimes you just want to put your feet up for a weekend. You don't want to be wheel-kicking exploding arrowheads out of the air.
Yeah, that would be exhausting.
There it is.
It gets so old.
You cannot maintain this pace.
I mean,
at all times.
Medically, you'll suffer from adrenal fatigue.
You have to marry somebody that you're cool with being boring with.
Yes.
Because that's going to be a lot of what it is. Just being boring dorks.
Yeah, especially for us, because Tom and I, this is important, I would say. Make sure that you both are either you're both homebodies or you're both people who love to go out all the time, because
your interests have to align.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but you have to have a lot of, at least a decent number of shared interests. Because it's like, if you feel like you have to hide the things you're interested in from your partner, it's not going to work.
Tom thought that he had to hide his Scorpion poster, but I found it in the closet, and I was like, Why isn't this on the wall?
Scorpion, the Mortal Kombat character. I want to be
Oh,
clear.
yes.
I didn't have like just a poster of the arachnid. It's like I'm really into scorpions.
Yes.
Although I am.
And
I am very into scorpions.
If I still had my Orlando Bloom poster, Tom would have let me put it on the wall.
I tried to find it.
Yes,
for
he
you,
did.
I wanted to put it up.
On Evo.
Yeah.
eBay.
Evo.
Evo. Let's see. Oh, question for Tom. GU hot tub stream when?
As soon as we get enough patrons that we can buy a hot tub.
Woo! Oh, for real?
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure. Listen, if I can buy a hot tub, I'm not gonna not film things in it.
Yeah, me too. That would be actually really good for some of my cosplay.
I'll do like the Bugs Bunny thing where I'm cutting carrots into it.
Oh, yeah. Which one of you, Bart asks, is more likely to need to be bailed out of jail? Yeah. It's me. Definitely me.
Probably
even though I
that
am
one.
lawful good. I just...
Whomst among us hasn't wanted a chance Botero mullet, a hard target mullet, I'll say.
Oh. Zell says, I'm such a boring computer nerd that I worry about boring somebody else. You just have to find another computer nerd.
Just to find somebody you vibe with.
Yeah, or
somebody
they
that
don't even
shares
have
your
to.
general vibe.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same interests, but the same vibe is very important.
Right. Like if I was really into dominoes, that would align pretty perfectly. Because it just involves me sitting quietly at a table.
Which you already do. You play board games by yourself, long into the night.
Tell them that?
I think it's not a surprise to anybody. He really does that. It's very sweet.
I have to test them. I don't have to test them.
Oh, how do you feel about the Panthers' chances the rest of the year? The Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. I don't know. I grew up in a Bears household,
yeah.
So that's how my football season is going.
And I grew up in a household that hated sports, so that question, I didn't even know there was a team called the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm. They're a relatively new team, actually.
Oh, well, see, then it's not my fault.
Mm-hmm. What board games do I play single player? I mean, all of them. Currently, Resident Evil 2, X-Men / Marvel United, and a game I just got on Kickstarter, Final Girl, which is fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's just fine.
It's very hard. Like, I really need to, like, I've played a few times and I've won once.
Damn.
So I need to, like, it's very hard.
Yeah.
I need to spend more time with that one.
Maybe it would be easier if you were a virgin. I don't know. I'm just saying things.
Am I not?
Oh my god. No.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we can pretend.
Right.
We want to go there.
It's cool. It's just, I don't know. It's a difficult game, so I need to spend more time with it. Kind of wrap my head around the strategy, as it were.
Yeah, we don't like butt stuff in this household, so yeah, for sure.
I mean, I like butts, and I like stuff.
But you can't really combine them. Well, you can, whatever.
You certainly can.
Whatever floats your skirt, but I can't lie. We played Among Us, and I was the bad guy. I just confessed to an ape.
It's hard playing hidden identity games.
Oh, yes.
What do we have here? You have a question for me.
Can I read one of your... Oh, shit. Can I move this? There we go. Can I read one of your Collider articles, blind, and go, oh, Tom wrote this. What are some of your artistic and comedic influences? Oh, that's... Okay, I read the sentence backwards.
Oh.
You have such a unique voice when you read. Right.
I don't know.
Dave Barry.
A little bit of Dave Barry. I read him a lot when I was a kid. I listened to a lot of stand-up comedy when I was a kid. Stephen Wright, Cheech and Chong. Steve Martin, a lot of absurdist humor. And then when I started getting into writing comedy on the internet, I don't know, I gravitated towards Cracked because I just liked that voice, and like Sean Baby is similarly kind of absurdist. So things I'm trying to think what I watched a lot. I watched a lot of comedy growing up. I'm trying to remember specific movies. I don't know, all the same ones. Yeah.
When I met him, I literally thought, oh my God, this guy is as funny as Dave Barry. Just, that's who you reminded me of.
Oh, you're sweet.
You are.
But yeah, those are the broad. Oh man. Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Oh, of course, yeah.
When I started making shorts and movies in high school, and they were very much influenced by those guys.
They're very fun guys. If we ever get them in digital format, wait, do we?
I mean, I could possibly rip some of those movies, but I mean, they're dated.
They're so good.
I don't know if I necessarily want to show those.
Well,
we'll see.
Everybody would understand. We were dumb back then, dumb kids. But he made a Jaws movie, Jaws 2000. Is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. I almost died choking on a mushroom eating that. I mean, watching that.
We'll see. We may show some clips or something on a movie night. I don't know if I'm going to show a whole one of those movies because I mean, there's nothing like super bad in it, but there's like a couple of jokes that I wouldn't make now. Yeah. So I just don't necessarily want to share them.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Would I consider bringing something like Junk History to Collider?
Oh wait, we missed one. Norm.
What's your favorite comfort movie?
Both of us. My favorite comfort movies are Iko Uwai's fighting movies like Headshot and The Night Comes For Us.
And The Raid.
And The Raid, yes. And The Raid 2. And Triple Threat. And of course the Wu Assassins show, that's a TV show. Things like that. What about you?
I had a couple of stages of comfort movies. My first big one was the Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie. I used to watch that every night before I went to sleep.
Aww.
And then that became Chasing Amy for about a year, which is another film that hasn't aged that well, but...
is that the one where Russell Brand that does yoga sex? Oh.
No, that's Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Then I've never seen Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy's a Kevin Smith movie. And then The Life Aquatic was a big one for a while. Then Hot Rod was a big one for a while.
Great movie.
Yeah, it's a long way to Tipperary.
That song has been stuck in my head all day.
Girl I know.
Oh my God, that song's been stuck in my head all day. Spooky.
Crow, you big dope. You can't tunnel through space.
Oh man.
Dave Barry did have a sitcom based on his life. Yeah, Dave's World, starring Harry Anderson.
How was it?
It was fine.
Yes. Iko was wasted in G.I. Joe. But he's wasted in everything where he's not fighting and they don't cut away. But...
Indeed. Oh, and Jaws. A comfort movie. For comfort movies.
Oh, right.
Jaws,
Yes.
Jaws and Jurassic Park.
That was our first date, watching Jaws at his parents' house. It was very nice.
My parents' house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a difficult time.
It's a difficult time for it. At the time, it seemed like I was really hitting rock bottom. But like that was like 2007, and then like the next 10 years happened. So it's like, oh, everybody's living at home now because nobody has any money anymore. So
yeah,
it wasn't as bad as I thought it was at the time.
And now you have your own house.
Well,
we rent our own
renting a house.
Yeah. Still though.
This is not our house.
No. Well, let's see. Have you considered bringing back something like Junk History for Collider? That show is actually what got Nolan following you over to GU.
Not for Collider. It's something Dave and I want to do for GU at some point once we get enough time and money, or at least like a production space. But yes, no, junk history is something I definitely want to do again. And we'd probably do the same thing that Cody's doing with Some More News, where we'll just call it junk history and dare them to sue us.
Yeah.
Because they're never gonna notice. I don't even think they know that show exists. Like I don't think they have any idea.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Exists. Cracked.
Oh, right,
yeah,
of course.
Whoever owns Cracked now, I think Icon Has Cheeseburger sold it.
Oh, wow. Man.
I forget what their company's actually called. They own Icon Has Cheeseburger. I think they got sold again. I'm not sure.
I wonder if everybody got laid off again.
No, Logan and Syriac are still there.
Oh, wow.
And Logan has Eric doing stuff for him. And
ooh, nice.
Yeah, so I mean, they're still making stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaws is the best. That's correct. This is all correct.
I have a podcast, a heavy light podcast episode that has been recorded many, many months ago, but I just haven't released yet because I have to edit it, and it's all about that layoff. And I just, every time I start editing it, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, just do it. Unless you need to cut anything out of it, just put the filters on.
Yeah,
put
I'll do that, and you guys can just deal with me sneezing.
I don't listen to the episodes again.
Yeah.
unless there's something that needs to be cut out. Like I'll make a note if something happens. It's like, okay, at like 55, we need to cut this out.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I don't listen to it again.
So that's the secret.
I just mix it down and send it on its way.
Well, maybe I should do that. But
I listen to it after it's been posted.
Oh, okay.
So then I can find any mistakes then.
Yeah.
After it's already
After it's too late.
Well, it's never too late. You can always take it down and put a new one up. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess
That's
you can.
my quality control is I let you all do the quality control.
Yeah. Ooh, do you guys have any pie in the sky ideas for your respective Patreons? Like when they really like when they really take off? And thank you for that, Bart.
Oh yeah. We super do. For GU anyway. I don't think I can I probably shouldn't talk about any of them right now.
I won't tell.
But we do, yeah. I'll give you guys the gist. More ambitious shows, more ambitious podcasts, like scripted stuff, narrative stuff, deep dive stuff, like what Jamie Loftus has been doing with like ACCast and My Year in Mensa, like deep dive niche research podcast. We also want to have Pie in the Sky would be like I mentioned earlier for Junk History would be like a studio space, so we can get back to doing like board game streams, only they would look nice, like tabletop or like Critical Role, instead of like us dangling a camera from Dave's ceiling. Stuff like that. More people to do more shows that don't necessarily have to involve me and Dave, so we don't have to be on every single thing.
Yeah.
That's pie in the sky stuff. What about you?
I would definitely want to do like really good official cosplay stuff, and like I still want to put together my low rent cosplay because it's really fun. I really enjoy the creative aspect of it, but it would be super nice to be able to afford like legit costumes, and also to be able to make legit costumes, or like basically to contract somebody who does sew, like a seamstress or steamster. What do you call a male sewer? A seamster?
Tailor?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, somebody who would make clothes and costumes.
Like a hot
for
tub?
me.
Yes.
It's a hot tub.
A hot tub is on both worlds. There's a mad-ass dog next door.
Yes, there is.
I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he is
Can you
pissed.
hear him? Yeah, he's really upset.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. But that would be really enjoyable. I'd also do a show. Like, we are working on one, and we can honestly start recording whenever we get ready, or because I think I have all the costume stuff necessary for it.
Oh, yeah, sure, but no.
I won't. Yep.
We have a super secret show.
Yes.
That'll be Marina in costumes.
Yes. But more shows like that. I'd want to do a whole bunch. Like, I really want to get into acting, because it's something I really loved to do when I was younger. And yeah, so acting, costumes, stuff like that. Hot tubs.
Hot tubs.
Honestly, all three of those things can be combined.
Acting, stuff, And hot tubs.
That's right, and costumes. Don't forget.
And costumes.
Yes.
Fourth thing.
Like I could do like a Aloy bikini in a hot tub.
With stuff.
With stuff.
And the hot tub would also be wearing a costume.
But no butt stuff.
Mm-mm. There will be butts. And there will be stuff. Speaking of butts, don't worry, Zell. We will bring Kitten with us wherever.
Yay.
If we get a studio, we would bring Kitten there so that she might rub her cat butt on everything.
Ooh, Norm says, what's your favorite place you've ever lived?
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a good question for you.
For me, like, wait.
Or for both of us.
Our favorite place we've lived together, or my favorite place I've ever lived?
Yes.
Because I can answer both of those.
Oh, okay.
Dealer's choice. Okay.
Why don't we do both?
All right, I think my favorite place we live together is either here or the High Street apartment in Portsmouth.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I love living here. Like, if I could put this house in High Street, that would be perfect. Like, this is my favorite dwelling structure, but my favorite area that we've ever lived was in Virginia. It was just a great little area. It was close to our families, and we had a really sick comic place called Local Heroes.
There was a lot of comic shops, but yeah, the Local Heroes is the best one.
Yes. So that was really awesome.
Mm-hmm. And this house is sweet.
Yes, it is.
So we
such
can
a
move
cool
that there.
house.
Oh, there's videos of my stand-up, and I'll probably do stand-up again.
Bart asks, are you big city or small town people? I'm gonna have to say big city because I grew up in a small town, and I hated it.
Not a small town. I'm more of a city person, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to live like in the middle of the city,
No.
like we did in Culver, but
I'd
that was
rather
fine.
yeah.
That was fine. I mean,
I'd rather live in the suburbs, I think, but it is nice to be close to, it would be nice to be closer to LA, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are perks about that's true. Yeah.
Thank you, Norm.
Lots of perks about living in a city that I would prefer to have. It would make it kind of rough out here.
Indeed. And yes, we are considering a move back east.
Mm.
In fact, it's almost a certainty, but it depends on a couple of things going on right now. But yeah. Let's see.
Okay, switch the samples. You saw that, Norm?
Aww.
Oh man.
When
oh,
did
you saw it in case.
it?
Okay, so yep,
Cool.
yep. The place that looked like the Foot Clan's lair.
Oh yeah, you told
That
me.
is the joke that I made.
Yeah.
So actually, we were writing jokes before. You know, we were writing jokes beforehand, and Jeff and I had actually written the same joke about.
Aww.
Oh, it might be the fan.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
I can try to get a little bit closer.
Yeah, you get closer.
That was the tour that ATV got fired on. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
But yeah, we were writing jokes before the show, and Jeff and I had written the same joke. I got to tell it because I went on first. Yep.
You clever, sneaky dick. Did that help with the sound?
I don't know. It might help if I keep my face pointed in one direction. I'm looking all over. I'm like checking the exits like Jason Bourne for some reason. I'm very uncomfortable.
Oh, good. Good. Yay! Let's see. Until someone asks another question, I'm gonna try and say some more marriage tips. Sometimes when because I can be very, I can be a fuss budget. I can be particular. And sometimes what I'll do is, instead of saying the thing that my brain wants me to say because I'm so nervous, I will say, I love you instead. Instead of like, slow down, I'll say, I love you. And I think that's a good tip. Hopefully. Because, of course, now you know.
Yeah, now I know. Now I know. How how long can you run flat out before your hands start to shake at that altitude? Not as long as I used to be able to. Gained some pizza weight over this here pandemic. So.
Yeah, God, I put on like 40 pounds during the pandemic. It's coming off slowly, but like this is the first time I've showed like the top, well, the middle third of my body to anybody besides Tom, and it's very, very nerve-wracking. I feel so fat, but this one here has been really helping me to feel better about myself and the curves.
Goddamn dog.
Yeah, I think is he closer?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Like the fence is right there. What's your favorite thing to cook if you like to cook, Marina?
I do. I love to cook. My favorite thing to cook is easily the salsa and quesadillas that I streamed the other week. I think it was last week, but yeah, it was the first meal that I ever cooked for Tom, and
It was.
yeah, I just didn't want to go home. We'd met. This is our second time dating because I broke up with him the first time we dated, and it was the worst way I've ever broken up with anybody. I hung up on him. It was terrible.
Putting our shit out there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, in my defense, I just had surgery and I was really high.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It worked out.
I had just purchased Hellboy 2 from Target to dull the pain of being dumped.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a good movie, though.
Yeah, that is the best
It is
Hellboy.
the best Hellboy.
Yes.
It is the best Hellboy, yeah. Fucking dog is losing its mind. I guess the dog wants to ask a question.
Yes. The dog wants some tips on marriage.
Can I still watch Hellboy 2? Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Association?
Oh, yeah. Wait, no. What?
Because I said I bought it.
Oh, yes. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but I got real sick my freshman year of college and bought an Unwritten Law album. Like it was one of the worst fears I ever had in my life. And to this day, I can't listen to that specific album without feeling ill.
Aww.
And it's the association thing. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, it was that one. Yeah. Yeah, Elva. That's right. I didn't end up caring for that record that much, so it was fine that I couldn't listen to it. I liked the older ones better.
That's why I can't listen to Alanis Morissette, because when my parents got divorced, that's like all my mom would listen to for months or something like that. It was just constant.
I think we'll probably end up watching Jungle Cruise at some point, Nolan. That seems like a movie we should watch.
Yay!
On a Friday. We just have to come up with a theme that makes sense for it. We're trying to come
Rock.
up. Well, we're trying to come up with themes that aren't obvious.
Oh.
A little bit more fun to try and guess.
That's such a good idea, the themes. I love that.
Yeah, I mean it's just like it's like a DJ game. Like back home, there's a radio station that used to do a game every day called My 3 Songs, like the sitcom My 3 Sons. And anyway, they would play 3 songs in a row, and you'd have to call in and tell them what you think the connection was between all 3 songs. And if you guessed right, you got a prize.
That's cool.
So it's basically just us doing My 3 Songs, except it's my 2 movies.
Nice. Oh, geez. Bart, I'm so sorry.
Old-timey hats. Sure.
I've never been a jealous person. I'm trying to think of the last time I got jealous in a big way. And I really can't. I don't think it's happened since I was a kid. And even then, I don't know. Jealousy's just never really been one of my big emotions. What about you? No?
Nope.
Yeah.
I am not Mr. Brightside.
That is true. I am Mr. and Mrs. Brightside for both of us. Tom is a pessimist, and I am an optimist. And that's another thing I would suggest as a marriage tip. Find somebody who balances you. or rather, you balance one another out. There's an awesome quote in The Haunting of Hill House that is very corny. It's going to make Tom uncomfortable, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's the kite and the line.
Oh, the kite and the line?
Yes.
Sure.
Hugh and what's her name? That Carla Gugino.
Carla Gugino. I don't remember what her name is.
Well, anyway, the two parents, they have the husband and wife talk about how she is the kite and he is the line. She lifts him up and he keeps her from blowing off in the wind. And that's very much how this relationship is. Tom grounds me very much.
I'm gonna ground that dog.
And put him in
shit.
the ground. Yeah, I don't know why he's so upset.
He's just
Maybe Odie's hanging around.
He heard something, I don't know. Do you have any tactics to deal with big swings in emotions generally?
Ooh.
I'm not great at it. I usually just have to force myself to do an activity.
Do you mean your partner having a mood swing or yourself?
Dealer's choice. Sure.
Okay. You said you don't. Yeah, you just force yourself to do something.
Yep. Until my mood balances out again.
Yeah, I try to do something that makes me feel happy when I'm not, feeling the way I do now. Even if I don't feel like doing it, I make myself do it, and I also list the things that I'm grateful for. As cheesy as it sounds, it really does work to work on gratitude when you're feeling shitty. And Tom doesn't really have mood swings. Do I? No. But, yeah, I grew up around people who had huge mood swings, though, so what I did with them was just, well, it was very unhealthy, so maybe I shouldn't share it. I would just be like, oh, hey, I would do something stupid and then draw attention to it, like, oh, look, I'm so airheaded and dumb, haha. But don't do that. It's bad. It's really bad. But yeah, that's fortunately, I don't know. I think both of us feel like it's important not to visit our pain on one another. That's, it's really important to both of us to have a harmonious household, and I guess we both just care about each other so much that we don't ever want to hurt one another. But, oh yeah, that's true, Nolan. It is helpful. But, yeah.
Oh, they never spiked the ball speech from Parenthood. That's a good. I need to watch that movie again. I haven't seen Parenthood in a long time.
I've never seen it.
It's good.
Okay, what's the speech?
It's talking about marriage, how you don't spike the ball in an argument.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm trying to pull from a memory of that movie. I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Norm asked, "What's your favorite Christmas song?" I'll go first.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so my favorite traditional Christmas song is "Oh Holy Night." My favorite otherwise is either "Dead, Dead, Dead" from the Mr. Hankey's Christmas album or "Swiss Colony Beef Log" from the same album. I listened to the Mr. Hankey's Christmas classics on repeat for like 2 or 3 Christmases in a row in high school. I was very into South Park in high school and college.
You're still very into South Park.
Well,
not
as much.
True.
Yeah, they're still real funny, but I don't know. They have a couple of things that they can't move past.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, guys, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. What about you?
I think my favorite Christmas song, traditional, might be "Carol of the Bells." My favorite Christmas music, period, is pretty much anything by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah.
And also Mannheim Steamroller is pretty good too.
That's Mannheim Steamroller,
when we decorate the tree.
It's more of like, that was Mannheim Steamroller's Christmas album, which is, if you've never heard of it, Mannheim Steamroller was this band that got started in the 80s. It's just electronic, that's all. It's just like synthesizers and sequencers and shit. And they did a Christmas album, so it's less of a song and just more like the entire album. We would always listen to that album when we were opening presents when I was a kid. So it's just a Christmas morning with Mannheim Steamroller. So
Yeah.
I have it on my iPhone now.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra in this house. Norm asks, what would your perfect date be?
Gosh, riding away from an explosion on horseback with Wilford Brimley.
Naked.
Yeah, yes. Any activity with Quaker Oatmeal spokesman Wilford Brimley, you will assume is in the nude. Yeah.
But really, really, for realsies.
I don't know.
Maybe if we can't think of one, what would your favorite date that we've already done be? What was the best date we've ever had? Unless you can think of one that's perfect.
I don't know. I don't know.
We're boring.
We're very boring.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one we did a couple of dates that were fun where we just went to like a park and then came back and made dinner and then watched a movie. Like that's
our
simple,
jam.
Goofy stuff like that. Or
playing board games.
Going to Busch Gardens.
Going to Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Busch Gardens is sweet.
Yes.
Going to Hall of Screams.
Yes. And also, yes, so Busch Gardens, and then also I really enjoyed the Valentine's Day that we played Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
And we just made up two characters, and they had like an unlikely partnership. Well, yours was like a gnome or something.
It was like a gnome trying to be an actor, I think.
Yeah, and mine was what was mine? An elf princess?
You were like an elf
thief
or
an
something.
elf thief, yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you were trying to be a little scandalous for once.
I was. Yes, I was chaotic good. It was favorite date movie. Let me make sure I didn't miss a question. Oh, sauce on ribs or dry rub? Dry rub. Tom doesn't eat ribs. Yep.
So you like dry rub?
I do.
Interesting.
I like my ribs salty.
Favorite date movie? Man, I don't know. We mentioned it earlier. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is pretty sweet. That's a good date movie. I'll tell you what's not a good date movie. Election.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that one.
You didn't. I saw it on a double date in high school, and it did not go well.
What happened?
It's a movie. It's a movie it's a movie about high school, but it begins with a teacher having sex with a student.
Oh.
So it's like really close up on this old weird guy saying her pussy gets so wet. And I'm 16, sitting next to this other 16-year-old.
Oh God.
The date is already not going well.
Oh no.
And then that just drops in our laps like a wet fish, and I'm like, this is. I don't think this can go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. I'm sorry.
Do you have a favorite date movie?
Every time I watched a movie on a date, we ended up making out and didn't see the movie, so I don't really remember. Let's see. I don't remember, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I can answer that question.
That's fair.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Do you have a favorite rom-com? Guess not.
Actually, yes, I do. And it is 10 Things I Hate About You.
That's a good movie.
Yep.
That's a good movie.
It was a surprisingly good movie.
It was a good film.
I normally don't like rom-coms because people do illogical things for no reason, and it makes me insane.
Because it's farce.
I hate
farces,
farces.
Marina.
Ah!
All right.
Which is funny because I love the Marx Brothers.
That's like vaudeville, though.
That's
it's
true.
Less,
Yeah,
it's
got to be vaudeville.
It's a little bit of farce, but
yeah.
Like I think the Marx Brothers are never embarrassed.
That's
so
true.
I think that's probably a big part of.
Yes.
Was there another one?
Another what?
I thought I saw another.
Oh, another question.
Question. How do you feel about? Oh, dogs and cats. Dogs or cats? I think I like dogs better, but I don't know. It's pretty close.
Ah, it is close for me too. Because we always had both growing up. Eh, I guess as I get older, I'm leaning toward. I don't know. I think I'm actually directly on the line, 50-50.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're about to say, though. As I get older, I'm leaning more towards cats
Yeah,
because they're less maintenance.
yeah.
But it's tough to beat a beautiful idiot dog.
Yes, like an English bulldog.
Yep.
Yes.
We always had black labs growing up,
Us too.
and they're just the sweetest but dumbest animals.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Terrific animals.
Yes.
How do you feel about character actor Dermot Mulroney? I'm pro Dermot Mulroney.
Man, I don't know who it is. Also,
Did you ever see Ever After?
nope.
All right.
Also, Tom does not eat ribs because he's mostly vegetarian.
Yeah.
He'll eat chicken and turkey, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm. There's something about eating a bone. I don't like it.
I love eating bones.
Don't like it. It's weird.
Rim shot.
Gross.
Let's see. Do-do-do-do.
Taming in the Shrew. Yep. Should never beat dogs. I don't beat dogs.
Yeah, I
Where did you
can't
get
even
that?
picture that.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, how did that? Norm, what are you doing?
Oh, I see. I say it's tough to beat dogs. Okay, it's tough to beat a big dumb dog. I
Right.
get it.
Got it.
There you go. You get it.
Yes. Oh, hello, monkey. I'm so glad you made it. And don't worry, I'm recording this, so if you missed any of it, you will get to see it.
I don't want to monopolize too much more of it, so
Oh, okay.
maybe give me a couple more minutes, and then
Sure.
I'll
Alright.
leave and let you guys ask Marina stuff.
Okay.
They have been asking us both questions, though.
Yeah, they have. Stay as long or as little as you want.
Buford again. Bart. I'm DMing a D&D game for the first time in a while. You guys have any tips?
Ooh.
My tip is to don't. Similar to a relationship tip is don't be like married to whatever it is you wrote, because
Yeah.
you're gonna try to plan for a bunch of eventualities, like, well, the players might do X, Y, or Z. They're always gonna do F.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna do something you're not expecting, so you'll have to call a lot of audibles. So just don't be panicked about that. It's never gonna go the way that you write it. And part of the fun of D&D is the organic experience of it, when everybody's just riffing, and so you find ways to like call audibles and work the necessary part of what you wrote for the campaign into whatever bug shit thing the players decide to do.
Yeah.
It also depends on how chaotic your players are. If you're playing with regular nerds like this one, you'll probably be fine. Like you can say, well, I'll give a clear lawful good option, and this one will do it. But if you're playing with people like Dave or Robert,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah. I would also add, don't be afraid to put your foot down. Don't let your players bully you into doing something that you really don't want to do. It's kind of like a medium between what he said and what I said. Just balance those two things and you'll be totally fine. And don't be afraid to make shit up, because you'll probably have to at some point.
Solid Johnny Grenades gif
Oh, yes.
from The Guest.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I think there was another one too. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I was going to say something and I forgot what it was. Curses. It was another marriage tip.
Oh. Zell, we'll try to do the tabletop streams
Yeah.
again. Well, we want to. It's just as soon as,
Yep.
the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, freaking code. Oh, we love The Great.
Yes, we have watched The Great. We haven't watched season 2 yet, but season 1 of The Great
yeah.
was very fun.
Not least because Nicholas Hoult looks like Tom, and so every time I see him, I just was like, oh, hey, it's Tom.
Maybe not the best for that show.
No.
Since he's the bad guy.
No, but I'm like thinking, oh, Tom could play this part.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's quite good.
Yes.
And I'm just this guy.
No, you're quite good too. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Favorite musical? I'm not a big musical fan, but I'm gonna say Gallivant is my favorite musical.
Oh, man. My favorite musical is Les Miserables.
Solid. I cried for 2 hours after that movie was over.
It's a brutal show.
I was crying during, and it was bad because no one else was actually sobbing like me, so I had to hold my breath during the quiet parts and then cry.
That's right.
more.
Yeah, we saw it at the Commodore Theater, which is a dine-in theater. It's an old-timey theater that's been remodeled. It's back in Virginia, and we saw that with my folks. And Marina was just bawling.
It was because of all the daddy things.
All the dad stuff, yeah. Eponine's song really gets me.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, obviously the ending gets me, too.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Spencer? Not yet. I was planning on renting it maybe tonight, but we'll see. It's a movie about Princess Diana.
Oh, cool.
I've heard it's fucking crazy.
So
I'm excited to watch it.
When I was a little girl, I used to think she was the Princess of Wales, as in the sea creatures. I thought, oh, she's saving the whales, because I was really little when all that stuff was going on.
I didn't understand what Wales was either. I don't know what I thought. I was like, oh, it's like a whole other country, which it is.
Yeah.
But like.
Botheration. My father cried.
Can we get a small hint as to tomorrow's we just watched? This will be very timely when people are watching this later. Your hint is pizza.
Oh wait, it's not what we did today. Okay.
We watched it earlier this week.
Right. Yep.
You got an LED light for your toilet. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Wow.
I want to be able to shit in the dark.
Oh, I do all the time.
I know you do.
I don't like having the bathroom
light
on.
I want my shits to look like Dracula's shits. I want my shit to be backlit.
Do you think he actually shits? Because he
Probably.
drinks blood, so he probably just
It's just
pees.
liquid. Just liquid. Maybe he shits like RoboCop. Maybe it's like a valve he opens. Like getting his oil changed.
Yes.
Did you know the Queen technically owns all the sturgeon in British waters?
I did not. She also owns all the swans in Britain. Yes.
A lot of money in swans.
Yeah. Oh man, I want a bidet. That would be nice.
You can get them.
Yeah, there's like, Star said she got one for like $25 on Amazon.
Yeah, you just hook them up to your tank.
Wow. Yeah.
We could do that. We could be a bidet household.
We could.
We could have bidets.
Oh, yeah. The days of bidets.
Then we would be like the royal family.
We would. There would be no difference.
Although I think the royal family has like a person that splashes the water up onto the royal grundle.
That did used to be a job. The royal
I'm
stool,
sure.
Yeah, it was like the stool man or something like that, and it was actually like a coveted position that noblemen's sons would vie for, because the king's stool steward, or whatever they called it, basically the king would actually like kind of confide in him, and he would watch him do all his deals, and that was like, which is like a really amazing job to have, was to wipe the royal ass. Oh, yes! It's good to be the king.
Good to be the king, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, plus you get to see the royal ass. It's probably pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Probably all weird.
Yep.
All weird and inbred.
Mm-hmm.
It's got his face on it.
Ah. Oh.
Double butthole, at least, yeah. Like a side butthole.
Like a bowling ball.
Mm-hmm. Just a 6-pack of buttholes. Yeah.
Oh.
Just looks like a waffle.
Damn, what was it called? I can't remember. The King's...
The shit boy.
The shit... Yeah, I guess. Good enough. The shit boy. The royal shit
The
boy.
royal shit boy. I'd want to be the shit boy. Better than some of the other jobs. Better than being the poison taster.
Worse. Yeah. Oof. That would be a terrible job, as would being the person who has to clean out the ditches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being the blood boy.
Oh.
I'd rather be the ass boy. The shit boy.
There was a blood boy?
I assume.
Ah. Oh, man. So, any other questions? What about you? Do you have questions?
Do I have questions? I don't. I had no questions. I don't. Will I watch Smoking? I've seen it. I've seen it several times, Zell. I have seen Smoking Aces.
Is this just a bit you guys are doing?
Yeah, it's a bit. He's trying to get us to watch it on movie night, and we finally did, and now it's back to the same thing. But you cling to the bit. You cling to that like driftwood. Oh my gosh.
So for those watching later, Bart says, I enjoyed Stitches. Will we be able to read any of your other books, Tom?
Oof. I forgot you could still read Stitches. I'm a little embarrassed of that book, actually. But thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully, I'm trying to get other books published. I'm working on other stuff. I may try to publish what I'm currently working on just through the Patreon, just as a thing for you guys to have. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm working on I'm actually adapting Stitches with a friend of mine as a screenplay. So we'll see how that turns out. Cleaning up some of the more dated, embarrassing bits, obviously. But, yeah, we'll see.
I guess that answers Nolan's question. Dream project you want to get off the ground. Or maybe it doesn't answer it.
Oh, man, there's a lot. But it's all stuff we could do within GU, but it's like a bunch of movies and like different like books that I'm writing. That'd be it. Like a show, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have like a space. Something like Meltdown, like Meltdown Comics. If anybody is local to Los Angeles, Meltdown Comics was a cool space. It was a comic shop and also a gaming store and just place, like a place where you could just go and like set up gaming sessions with friends or with random people. And then also in the back, it had a production space or like a performance space where they would do live comedy, live podcasts.
Is that where we saw Harmontown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a couple of crack stand-up shows there too.
Your girl was on Harmontown.
She is, yeah. There's if you Kratom Barrel.
Massage.
Kratom Barrel is the name of the episode.
Yeah, Kratom Barrel.
If you look back to the old episodes of Harmontown, you find the episode Kratom Barrel. Marina is on that show because Harmon pulls her on stage and just keeps her up there the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah, no, he didn't know that Marina was with Cracked, but Harmon was always a Cracked fan back then anyway, so like he knew some of us. But he just pulled Marina up because Kratom came up somehow and
Massage came up.
And Massage, that's right. And then Kratom came up, and that's right.
Yep. That was very, very enjoyable. One of the dream projects that I'm working on now, actually, is a book with Hannah. We're just going to be writing 1 million romance novels if we can, and hopefully we can get those sold and get a much needed infusion of stuff. And then someday, when I have enough money, I would love to do, to have like you're talking about, I would like to get professional pictures done. I'd like to go to a studio where a professional photographer would take my pictures for me. But that stuff is expensive.
It is.
In the meantime, I need to get a green screen so that I can take better pictures and do background stuff.
Much like the bidet, that is an achievable goal.
Yes.
It's something we just need to buy it. Just hang it up right over there, or here, or wherever. One of these walls.
Yeah.
One of these walls.
Hang the bidet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then stuff the green screen in the toilet.
Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea.
With an LED light.
Yes. We could be on Shark Tank for that. Nolan, all of the romance novels are cream based.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
In a way, every romance novel is cream based.
Yeah. Oh man, Dave and Tom making a Friday the 13th would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who would we get to play? Ganser would be Jason.
Well, I mean, we would just write it.
Yes.
We have an idea. Well, we have 2 ideas.
Jeff could also be. Jeff could be.
Jeff could be Jason.
Yeah. Oh Lord, just. Oh my. Dave would be an awesome Jason. He's so
He's
creepy.
got the body language.
He
of
does.
Jason, yeah.
Yes.
Now our dream Jason is. We must have talked about it on streams before. It's the Jason in an amusement park.
Oh yeah, that would be such a good idea.
And then it would end with Jason finding a time machine, and then the sequel would be Jason Through Time.
Yes, I can't believe no one's done that.
Yeah. Don't.
Especially Jason Through Time. Yeah.
Don't tell anybody. That's our idea.
Yeah. Oh my God, monkey! I did not know that. That's awesome. I would definitely love any advice you've got for green screens and such. That would be so cool. Jason X. I never saw Jason X.
It's
this
fun.
one did, but. Sorry,
Jeff is Jason at a Comic-Con.
I'll be right back. I need more water.
Oh, fine. You gonna make me talk to the kids?
I am.
All right, fine.
Have fun, dear.
All right, all right. Supposed to be your AMA.
Nuh-uh, it's supposed to be our AMA.
Fine.
Ha! See, when you're married, you become a single entity, just one blob.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Oh.
She did. She suckered me into this. Man, my forehead is gleaming. I'm haunting this AMA. Favorite collectible that I own. I have the McFarlane's Movie Monsters edition of Jaws, where it's a tiny like diorama of the shark leaping onto the back of the boat and eating Robert Shaw. I got that right when it came out, and took it out of the package like a fool. So I've lost some of the pieces of it, but that's probably my favorite collectible that I have. Because I looked at like trying to replace it on eBay and shit, and it's like hundreds of dollars now, so there's just no way. Yep, you can kind of stuff action figures into his mouth.
What are we talking about now?
Favorite collectible.
Oh. Well, I love my select figures, like the Star Trek one with Kirk versus Khan up there. Stuff like that. I like those big action figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I pin them to the walls usually.
Yep. It
No,
looks really cool.
Jeff's clawful lust is something different. That's like his grail. My grail is the Dino Riders Tyrannosaurus.
Aww.
Yep, I had it when I was a kid. Lost all the pieces. Still have the T-Rex. He's on display out in the hall, but I don't have any of the pieces or any little guys. So I want like a mint in box Dino Riders T-Rex, and that is a tall task.
How much would it cost?
Last time I looked, like $900.
Ooh!
It is a toy that, one, did not get that widely produced, and two, has been out of production for like 30 years.
Damn.
Yeah. It is prohibitively expensive. Yes, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I can do one more question.
Okay. One more question. So no pressure.
No presh.
But make it the best question.
No presh.
Oh.
So just ask us what to name your child, and I will say Chance Botero.
Oh, we're getting a divorce.
What did you think of this experience? It's fine. It's fine.
Yay.
I'm a weird little goblin. Like if I'm on camera, I'm always like looking around.
Which is funny, because that's me normally, but on camera it's like... But, yeah. We are all
that's
weird
true.
goblins.
That's true.
I mean, I would say
Accurate.
I'm weirder than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See?
I would also say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, goblins. I see what you did there, Norm.
Goblins.
I thought of another marriage tip that's, again, going to make you slightly uncomfortable because it's mushy. Tom said to me that he thinks about me in every decision that he makes, and it's the same for me. And that, I think, is a very important part of being married, because you really do really become this single blob entity when you get married. And it's very important to be considerate of the other person.
Sometimes marriage is blob.
Yeah. It's
it's
a good blob.
Yeah. No, you always have to think about how your decision will affect your partner, for sure. Even if it's not smallish stuff, but like anything major.
Zell, Tom Marina, I would assume, is our relationship name.
Yeah?
Or Maritom. Tom Marina? Yeah.
Or Chance Boater.
Or Chance. Oh, get out.
No!
So now you want to be here.
No, I just don't like to be. I have, what is it? Oppositional defiance disorder. I just don't like being told what to do.
Oh, I was thinking that too, Norm. Maritime, like maritime.
Maritime law, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a crook, Captain Hook.
Oh, man. Well, thank you so much.
Boudreaux, that's right. I was saying the name right.
Boudreaux.
Boudreaux is something else.
Thank you very much for doing this with me.
Yeah, no, sure.
You are a real good sport. And it was fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
Woo!
Oh man. All right.
Well,
yeah. No, thank you guys.
And stick around if you still have time, because now we're going to do some like questions about love and sex. That's the 50 Shades of Yay. So if you're a 50 Shades of Yay patron, stick around and we will shift our topic to a more R-rated direction.
With just you, right?
Yeah, with just me.
Know what I mean?
I know I can't.
Nobody wants to hear my opinions on any of that.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. But, Norm, that would be really fun. It would be nice. I would love to. That reminds me, that's another one of my pipe dreams. I would love to do a show with Tom where he and I, like, watch movies together or something, play games together. I don't know. It would be really fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But, like, there's no time.
I mean, we just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yay.
We'll see you guys.
Yes. Well, thank you again so
sure,
much.
Yeah, no. It was fun.
Yay. I'm
All
glad.
right.
All right. Go have fun playing Destiny 2. And yeah, that's true, Norm. It is very hard for us not to think of ways to turn our lives into content. I was talking to Swaim about that too when we were doing our LGB podcast. Just like, well, this is a deeply personal thing. Let's make a podcast about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's turn it into content. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, Tom.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Am I just getting up, or are we stopping?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll stop this one, and then do you guys want to take like a 10-minute, 5-minute break, something like that, or however many minutes, and then we'll those of you who are 50 Shades subscribers will come back. Oh my God, Nolan, that's awesome. I'm saving that forever.
Yeah, I'll just stay on camera, but I won't say anything anymore.
Yeah, perfect.
Be like I'm gone. It's like I'm playing a ghost in an independent theater production.
Perfect.
Just sitting in the back quietly. Alright.
Alright, kitty litter cleaning hype! I'll be right back, you guys. So...
No! I'm gonna gallop away on horseback.
It's leaving me for Chance Boudreau.
Boudreaux. Bondurant. I don't know. It was Cajun.